All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation, hopefully out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into, this morning is being faith-based, remembering, the goodness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, because we're in the time now, as you can see, there's a big push amongst, Israel of doubt and gray areas, There's a big push to pretty much sow confusion and going to the worst time ever with uncertainty, Now, what Jake is doing by, telling his congregation to be aware of those that proclaim to have 100% truth, is nothing but a gimmick, And it creates room for error for them to pretty much tell you anything. And we know, the main thing that they want to cover up, is the MOTB, Because, a lot of these guys are linked in directly, with Esau Edom, And they're pretty much have to push the agenda, that dismisses the MOTB, But overall, what they're doing, they're pushing doubt and gray areas and uncertainty, They're making you Israelites faithless, Because we coming to the times where we're going to need miracles to get through what's to come in the earth. You see, it's going to take a radical, type of faith, to be able to endure in these times, because faith is going to produce favor, And we're going to need that to get through. But Jake is telling you, he's all over the place with the breakdowns, He's still telling you the MOTB is sin, all this madness, And he's setting a lot of Israelites up for failure, IUIC, ISUPK, they're setting a lot of Israelites up for failure. And anyone else that comes in that same energy of pushing, a faithless doctrine, a faithless mindset, one body, And when you go into the scriptures, when you get Matthew 16:5, it says, and when the disciples were come to the other side, they had forgotten to take bread. Then Yahweh Shai said unto them, take heed, and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have taken no bread. So when Yahweh Shai made that statement, they automatically became carnal. And they made a faithless mindset, as if Yahweh Shai was actually dependent on the physical bread of the scribes and Pharisees. Verse 7. And it says, and they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have taken no bread. Which when Yahweh Shai perceived, he said unto them, O ye of little faith, why reason ye among yourselves, because you have brought no bread? Do ye not understand, neither remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000, and how many baskets ye took up? Neither the 7 loaves of the 4,000, and how many baskets you took up? So Yahweh Shai is putting them in remembrance, like you was there, you seen the miracle, you took up the remnants of what was left over. After the 1,000 was fed off of pretty much one meal. You seen the meals multiplied, and you still thinking carnally about, as if, they were still thinking as if Yahweh Shai was going to be dependent on the actual bread of the scribes and Pharisees. Yahweh Shai was like, come on, man. You was there. And that's how, it is with us. Sometimes things happen, and automatically we'll think carnally. Okay? We'll think on a low level. Okay? But then we have to remember what the Lord has done within our situation over and over again. You know, because as a believer, one thing about it, Yahweh Shem Shah shows himself over and over again. He comes through over and over again. Okay? And we have to go into these times, okay, with the remembrance of what the Lord has done thus far. Okay? And what he's going to do continually. All right? The Lord is finna show favor to his people. He understands fully the times that we're coming into. Okay? We just have to be in the mindset of remembrance. Okay? Sometimes we got to go over the Lord's resume and what he done for our situation. What we seen him do for brothers, you know, other believers. Okay? And that's what Yahweh Shah was putting them in remembrance. Okay? And it says, verse 11 said, how is it that ye do not understand that I spake not concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees? Okay? It says, then understood they how that he bade them not beware of the leaven and bread, but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and Sadducees, man. And that's what we do, man. Hey, you gotta be aware of these doctrines, man, that's putting you in a faithless mindset, man, that's making you doubt in everything. You're not uncertain about anything. You got people that's finna go into Jacob's trouble with the name Christ. You got Israelites that's finna go into the heat of the battle under the banner of Christ, not knowing what the MOTB is, okay? Really not prepared to suffer, okay? Not prepared to lose, betrayal, the bitter part of the scriptures, man. Okay? There's a lot of Israelites that are set up for failure, man. Okay? Because of what? These doctrines. Because the doctrine puts you in a particular mindset. What you're constantly hearing every day over and over again is putting you in a particular mindset. Okay? Let's go from here. Let's get this. All right, this is this is Sirach 11 and 25, and it says, in the day of prosperity there's a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction there's no more remembrance of prosperity. You know, so when things happen, your mind, you know, kind of shut down about, you know, the goodness, you know, the Lord has done in the past. You know, that's a carnal reaction. You just get so consumed and overwhelmed with that current situation that you will forget how the Lord, all right, has brought you through so many other things. You know, you will forget the prosperity, you know, that the Lord has put you in. You know, and Jacob's trouble is going to be the Lord, you know, putting us through certain afflictions, but we have to remember, all right, his goodness in that affliction, man. And that's going to help us maneuver, okay, in that current affliction, in that current fire. You see? Going on, it says, I jumped to verse 27. Well, I jumped 26. It says, for it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways, okay? The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. All right. It says, in his end, his deed shall be discovered. And there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be in torments, man. Okay. And they're not built on that rock of Yahweh Shah. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be stuck because they're faithless. Okay. They're going to be overwhelmed because they're not built on that rock. You see, the energy of Christ is much different than the energy of Yahweh Shah. Okay? And that's finna be displayed, man. All you Christ calling Israelites, all right, you're going to be overwhelmed in these times, man. Okay? Because calling the name, you're going to be shunned. Okay? That name has no access to any faith, to any miracles, man, to any favor in the spiritual realm, the name of Christ. Okay? And a lot of Israelites going to find out the hard way. Okay? That name doesn't even register in the spiritual realm. Okay? But Yahweh Shai. You see? So let's go from there. In here. Just want to go into it real quick because, hey, we got to be faith-based. You know? We got to have a mindset, all right, being fully, okay, engulfed in what the Lord is finna do, man. You know? Fully tapped in to what the Lord, all right, is doing in the earth, man. This is Romans 15:4, and it says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning." And see, we have our personal, testimonies of what the Lord has done, and then we also got even more testimonies, in the Bible of what the Lord has done. When He was doing things on a much, larger scale. So we have the full testimony of Yahweh Shai. Okay, I say with our own personal testimonies and what He's done. All right, for our forefathers, our foremothers in the Bible. You see, over and over again. Okay, full of accounts of how the Lord just continually came through in the clutch. All right, that's what we should be putting our people in remembrance of. Okay, going into it again, it says that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. Okay, so through the patience and the comfort of the scriptures, we have hope. Okay, what the Lord has done, what He's doing, and what He said He's going to do. That's the comforter. Okay, we're not comfortless, man. Okay, we have full faith, all right, in everything the Lord said He was going to do, all right, for the believers, man. And He has a track record in our personal day-to-day, testimonies, and, the testimony of our forefathers, all right, and the accounts of our forefathers and foremothers, all right, that He's came through for. You see? The miracles, the deliverance, okay, the healings. You see? So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edify. I just want to bring that out. So next time I say Shalom, call me Ashala, Bible Ball, DJ soon, Shalom.